What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of my Rise to Fame Ultimate Team series. As we saw in the end of the last episode guys, I built a Russian League team in the 4-2-3-1 formation and I've been trying to push through the divisions as quick as possible now because I didn't realise at the start of Ultimate Team that you actually get a really good coin balance for winning, staying in and getting promoted from the leagues. It's really tasty. I'm here with a good friend of mine and a fellow YouTuber, Eldenero90.
What's up?
And we're going to do a bit of a dual commentary. I've asked on Twitter for some questions, and at this stupid hour, we haven't got many, so we're going to try and make what we've got work. I think everyone's getting prepared for Eurogamer. Twitter's been absolutely dead tonight. But first question we've got is, how are you guys so awesome? So I'm going to let you answer that one.
It's a formula that I've actually been working on for a few years, involving lots of Rice Krispies. But I don't know. Why don't you answer that? I'm not really good with that kind of question.
Yeah, I'm not good with that kind of question either. I don't think we're particularly awesome. I mean, we are pretty awesome.
Yeah,
but
it has to be said.
How are we awesome? That is an interesting question.
We stole it from someone else.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Who did you steal it from?
I
stole it from. I actually stole it from Sheamus in the WWE.
Oh yeah. No, actually, do you know I stole it from Jermaine Defoe because he doesn't get enough
because you're
love.
also a black Englishman.
Very much so.
Yeah. Okay, got you. Understandable. Is FIFA 13 better than 2K13?
Yep, sure, why not? Haven't played either, but yeah.
I haven't played 2K13, so I couldn't possibly tell you guys, but yeah. Just to go back to the video section of this again, guys. This is the Rise to Fame Ultimate Team, and I am going to be using this just as a series cause it's not like your traditional Road to Glory where I have an end game. It's literally just about me playing and showing you what I do with my Ultimate Team. Something that I've actually just seen on this pitch, which is fucking nuts. Can you see the numbers there? The American football lines. See that line there?
Oh, yeah.
See, if you guys can see that, can spot the numbers. Can you see all the lines? Look, there's the 50-yard line, the 40-yard line, the 60-yard line. That is absolutely amazing.
That is such good attention to detail.
Yeah, that says 39 though. Well, I'm pretty sure it should say 30.
No, it does say 30.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, that's crazy. So whatever stadium we're in right now, guys, this is also an American football stadium, and you can see the American football pitch on there as well. That's pretty awesome. Good touch, EA. Well done.
Come on, Giants.
Graves says, what's the biggest turn-off in girls for you both?
Ignorance, stupidity, naivety, and just not being classy.
So you hate all girls?
All of them. No, you can look however you want. I don't really care if you're interesting and you're not like completely closed off towards any type of music, or you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
if you've got an open mind, then that's cool. You can look however you want, and I like.
Yeah, I mean, looks are important, but they're not so important that they will define any relationship I ever have. Like, you've got to be physically attracted to the person, otherwise,
it's not going to work. Yeah. Like I genuinely believe that humans obviously like love at first sight, whatever. If you see a hot girl, you're gonna go like, oh holy shit, she's hot.
Yeah.
But you could talk to her and she could be a fucking idiot, and she could listen to Kesha and Nicki Minaj, and then you're obviously not gonna go out with her unless you have no standards whatsoever. But like if you're talking to a girl and she's maybe 6 out of 10 in the looks department, but if she has an amazing personality, that will bring her up to 10 out of 10 in my opinion. But that's just me.
Yeah, for me, personality is a huge importance when coming to getting to, you know, that sort of stage with women. But for me, fortunately enough, I've been with my girlfriend almost 6 years. It's actually 6 years in October. We've been together, which is a huge amount of time. But for me, one of the biggest turn-offs for women is just pretty much like you say, more to do with ignorance and stupidity than anything else. Because somebody that doesn't even care enough to educate themselves about anything really annoys me.
It's an unattractive trait in humans, to be fair.
Yeah, not just women. Even guys that are just, you know, so cold-heartedly stupid.
But it's like I've got a lot of friends who are like that, who are guys, but I don't mind because, you know, they're drinking buddies or whatever. I'll talk to them about football at the pub, but if it's I will not date you if you're that ignorant, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's a girl, like, forget
But do you think, like, in terms of like standards, you say you got to have low standards, but like if you see like a real hot girl and you go up to her and you're like, what's going on, what's the crack, would you like a slice of pizza and a bagel and
some sex?
Yeah, basically that's it, isn't it? Do you still pursue her even though she's moronic just because you want to get inside her knickers, or do you think, no, I'm better than that, let's move on and find someone I'm actually interested in?
I'm actually like, I'm not that type of person that would just shag someone and then leave it. Like I've never really been wired that way, so not really. But
I actually had a question. I asked somebody on Twitter the other day. Very, very unlikely that they're watching this video, so I can ask this question to the people that are watching the video. So I asked, like, imagine you meet someone, right, and they have a boyfriend already, and you have a connection, and you end up getting on really, really well, and she starts telling you that she loves you and she's going to leave her boyfriend for you, and you're the love of her life. If she did leave her boyfriend for you, would you actually have a relationship with that person?
I would feel like if she left someone for me, who's to say she won't leave me for them?
Yeah. Yes, but like, what if she's literally like, what if you are the person that she's been looking for her whole life? Like, could you really take that risk, or would you literally be like, well, fuck, like, if you're gonna like cheat or dump that easy, I don't want to actually know.
That's how it would be. If like even if everything in my body was overriding and telling me that she's the one, she probably assumed that the guy that she's with now is the one. So who's to say that she wasn't fucking totally wound up on him as well, and it was the same idea. So
I'd like actually people that are watching the video, because I know my age group of viewers is really, really young, but I also know that I have a lot of people that are of an age, so I'd like to get people's views on that, whether or not you'd take the chance and be like, well, what if this is supposed to be, kind of thing. But the next question we've got, guys, is FIFA the best sports game? It's the best sports game I've played, that's for sure.
Yeah, likewise, but it's also the only sports game I've played.
Pretty much likewise. Do you and El Dinero enjoy FIFA 13 as much as FIFA 12? I really... it's really too early to say for me. El's played one game against Calfreezy and that's it, but I
rage quit that game as well.
I haven't really played enough to be able to judge whether or not it's a better game than FIFA 12 at this moment in time. Next question we've got from Bobby. I'm going to bed really means I'm going to lie on my bed and be on my phone.
That's not a question, Bobby.
Yeah, it's not a question. One thing that I find really strange, actually, and this used to happen to me a lot when I was younger, always in the summer holidays, like, my parents are split up, so I would go and spend time with my dad. And I had 6 weeks off school, and I'd go and spend 6 weeks with my dad. And in that 6 weeks, I would go and spend a week of that 6 weeks with my nan, who sadly has passed away, but she lived in Canterbury in Kent. And I would go to my nan's, and at like 7:30, I'd be like absolutely knackered on her sofa watching TV, like falling asleep. And she'd be like, "Oh, go on, get yourself to bed," kind of thing. So I'd, get up, go up the stairs. By the time I get to the top of the stairs, I'm wide awake.
Yeah.
I'm just laying in the bed, like staring at the ceiling, like, what do I do now?
That's what's happened to me today. Like, remember, Calfreezy was obviously knackered earlier, and I was fucking wrecked as well because I had like 5 hours sleep. And I said to Cal earlier, I guarantee you that if I don't go to sleep now, I'm gonna stay up and we'll probably watch a film, which we did, and then I watched the film, I thought it was hilarious, and now I'm just wired and I'm not tired at all. But at about 7 o'clock, I could have slept for 12 hours, I reckon. Yeah. But now that's gone.
Yeah, it's crazy. Marco says, "Who the hell is El Dinero 90?"
I am. Next question.
First of all, he's El Dinero 90. He's a fellow YouTuber, as I said. He's an IRL friend. I don't know him through YouTube. However, I do know him through the internet, which is really weird. I'll tell you something that's actually really, really weird. 3 of my best friends I met in 3 different internet media sites. Like, the one guy is called Calibra, and he's a rapper, and we met on a music forum, and he's now one of my best friends. He lives in central London. I see him probably once a week or so, talk to him all the time. He's an absolute legend. The next person is El Dinero, who I met through a Sports Interactive forum for Football Manager, and we didn't really speak on the forum, did we? We kind of just started
on PlayStation.
We just started speaking on PlayStation a fair bit, and then we had a meet-up for the forum.
No, but I met you before, remember? Because I was over for the Spurs game.
Yeah, that's when we first met, and then you came to the meet-up as well. And we got to know each other. And I'm actually going to go and spend some time in Ireland with El in the beginning of October. And then the third person that I've met through the internet is Calfreezy. And Wee Peeler as well, who I get on really, really well with. I've met both of those now, and I will consider them good friends. And that's just crazy how in this day and age that you can consider 3 of your best friends people that you didn't meet in real life.
That's like, Christian. He's like one of my best friends. Like, I went over to Leicester and fucking had a night out with him and all that, and then we obviously came down here and all. Like, I don't know. It's what's weird for me is that I've got like so because I've lived in so many places in my life, I've got so many different circles of friends. Like I've got the guys from Glasgow, and I've got yous over here, like as in you, like Christian and all those other cunts, and then like I've got my friends from Dublin, and then my friends from fucking Tipperary that I live, like I don't know, it's crazy.
Not Tipperary lad though, don't get.
No, he's a prick. But it's mad, like all the different places that I've lived in, and then different circles of friends.
It is crazy. Another question for you guys. I'm actually going to do a question and time video where I'm asking the questions of one of these days. But a question for the people that are watching the video and stuff. Have you ever met people from the internet and like become friends with them? And I don't mean in a Match.com kind of way. I mean,
or do you have friends that you've met from like gaming or something that you talk to so much on Skype or MSN or whatever that you feel that one day you will meet up with them for a pint or whatever, or
yeah, that'd be pretty
orange
interesting
juice,
question.
whatever you do when you're younger than 18.
So we've got time for one more question probably. Can you two make a sex tape? We already have one actually.
I'm actually busy for a while, but maybe next year.
TJD FIFA says 1 album to listen to for the rest of your life.
Ah, fuck. I would say there's an...
For me, it would be Craig David's Born to Do It.
There's an album by a band called Our Lady Peace called Spiritual Mission. Talk about two completely bipolar answers. I don't know, like there's too many. Fuck off with that question.
We're at the end of the video now anyway, guys. I made it into Division 4 as you would have seen. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thanks for watching the video. If you could hit that like button, it would be amazing. Don't forget to check out El Dinero's channel. It won't be in the description, so you're going to have to figure that one out yourself because this is on a scheduled uploader. But thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.